going on, people? JLARON back on here again. Just random thoughts. Random thoughts, man. I ain't really got nothing. I just be thinking about stuff. And I was thinking, I wish somebody, like when I saw, I wish somebody would have told me. Now when you get, when you becoming an adult, man, listen, it's like you gotta balance so many things at one time, and making sure that everything line up the way it's supposed to line up. When I say that, I mean, at the same time, life's throwing you all kinds of things that you realize. You really gotta find a balance. Like, it's regardless. And then when you start having kids, you know what I'm saying? And if you do get married or you with somebody, however it is, for anybody, like, you just gotta find like a balance, man. And you're gonna get so much stuff coming at you at one time while you trying to just maintain the bottom line. Like, when I think about school, bro, like, I'm like, man, school was cool. I mean, you gonna learn the basic, man, 1 + 1 and 2, you know, 2 + 2 and 4, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, like, bro, they should have been teaching us what really going on for real. I mean, I feel like we should have been having classes about, you know, just basic life stuff, man. Like balancing your money and, you know, paying bills and like stuff we do on a regular, man. Like, it should have been that should be school, bro. I mean, you can learn the add and subtracting and all that, and then, all of it's important. But I feel like the basic stuff, like, that we have in front of us, like, you know what I'm saying, that we deal with on a daily basis, should have been like what class is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, everybody needs, you know, everybody get out here and they you know, you get these degrees and everything, but it's like, what good is a degree if, you know what I'm saying, you can't get a degree, get a job in what you got a degree in, or like, when the last time I used the pie formation and, you know, and what I'm doing now. Like, I'm a tow truck driver, man. Like, I drive tow trucks all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love it. You know, but the one thing I will say is, I mean, geometry help with the tow truck driver. It's all about angles. But at the same time, I mean, I don't use everything. I mean, if I got a car on the side, I got to winch it over, you know, to where I can get it to line up with the bed and, you know, whatever. But that's cool. And I enjoy it. But it's like, that's like on the job training and stuff like that. I feel like, that's what I feel like. If whatever your, like, passion is as a person, they should like, not put everybody in the box. This is another thing. I don't like everybody being in the same box. We all should be in the same box because everybody's different, right? Every young boy don't want to play football. Though it seems that way, not every. I got a son right now. He ain't interested in football. Like, he's more of a mental guy. Like, he's really smart. So he really wants to, not taking it away from anybody else who plays football. I'm not saying they're not smart. Come on now. But like, he's into, like, you know, science. Like, he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? He'll rather talk about something about, you know, understanding animals, or, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, putting together microscopes and things like that. He'd rather be into those type things than playing ball. He don't want to be outside playing the football, man. He'd rather be in a lab somewhere with a lab coat on, you know, concoct I'm saying? He'd rather do that. So I really don't think everybody should be put in the same box. I think everybody should be put where they want to be. Like, and being honest with yourself, you know what you like and what you don't like. So like, I wish like if I was, in my family, like a lot of guys are like they like to work with their hands, or they like to drive, trucks, or they like to drive. You know what I'm saying? They like to do mechanical stuff. We're real inclined with like getting our hands dirty, like and fixing things and stuff like that. So it's like that's with my bloodline. That's what I've always liked. Like I've always liked fixing stuff, mechanical, dealing with cars, and whatever. Like testing myself on, stuff around the house. On my own vehicles. It's like, man, I can change that, man. I can put that in my transmission. I can drop my own transmission. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like I can pull my motor out. Like. We all got things we like. So I feel like everybody should be put in a place like, hey, so what you like to do? What you interested in? You know what I'm saying? And give you time to really like go in that direction. Like give me training courses on that. The one thing I did like is, at my school I went to, MHS, American High School. They had a dual enrollment program with the college where you can do auto tech. We was over there learning how to, fix suspension, brakes, you know what I'm saying? Motors. You know what I'm saying? They learn how to balance tires, all kinds of stuff like that. So it was every third block we'd go and put us on the bus and we go over to the college. And we go up in their shop and then we got an instructor over there. Like that dual enrollment program is like sweet. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that. I like that part. But like at the same time, it's like they didn't always, that's not everywhere. Like I don't feel like that's everywhere. It's not offered to everybody. So like, I feel like if you into like cosmetic, you should have stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that you like, cosmetics. Oh, you like politics. This to be your field of study. Put me where I belong, or where I want to be. And if I want to grab another, another skill, then I'll do that. I'll grab another skill, no problem. Video cut off, but shoot, put me where I belong. Put me where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, in cooking and baking if that's not what my interests are. You know what I'm saying? Like put me where I want to be, where I can succeed. And that's like when I think that's through middle school and high school, man. I feel like that's what schooling should be. I know a lot of stuff you should learn at home. Your parents should have been there and taught you some of those things, those core values and things that you should be doing. But at the same time, man, school should be real life. School should be based on what we're really gonna deal with in life. I mean, like, how many of us deal with all those, or use any of the things that we learn in school for real? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if like the history of the Indians and all that stuff, like all that, man. Honestly, okay, that's y'all history. You know what I'm saying? That's history that you have, but why I gotta take tests on that kind of stuff? Why can't I take tests on, job applications and, get these kids acclimated to things that they need, and that they gonna actually use in life. Like a lot of that stuff that, we covered in school really ain't doing nothing for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how school used to be back in the day. Way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When schooling was established, but I'm trying to figure out what made school go to this place where we just gonna start printing out all these books, you know what I'm saying, with all this information in it, and we gonna start feeding it to every kid that, you know what I'm saying, that want an education. Like this is education. Nah, man, I feel like education should be real life stuff. And I feel like that'll benefit the, you know what I'm saying, the kids and turn them into adults. I wish I was, like introduced to, more of real life things. You know what I'm saying? More things that I can actually understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like banking and all that stuff. Like, I wish that they gave us all the information, man. Letting us know what, you know what I'm saying, interest rates, and letting us get into all that, but not wait till you get to the point where you're in college or something and you got to pay all these hundreds of thousands of dollars to get that information and understanding how to run businesses and all that. Like, if I'm a kid and I want to be an entrepreneur, like, show me how to run a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, have me some instructors that have their own businesses right there, and they can tell you, you know what I'm saying, how to run businesses. Or, if I want to run, anything, like if I want to do anything, I want to be a scientist, like I said, you want, like, show me, like, put me in a class to where that's what I'm doing. Like, and don't get me wrong, we done did that. We in the biology class, you got cut open the frog and all that. Yeah, we done did all that for real. I know about all that. You gotta look at their organs and look under the microscope, and after you put something on a little petri dish or stuff like that. I get all that, fungus, but those are not my interests. But I had to do that because that's the class they gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get that to somebody who that's their interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it will benefit children to not be so much on a one-size-fit-all program. I hate that because we're not one-size-fit-all people. We're not one-size-fit-all people. We all don't think the same way. We all don't come from the same background. We all are different. And what's important to you might not be as important to me. You know what I'm saying? And what's dang sure important to me you might not give a dang about. But at the end of the day, man, that don't make no difference. We cool. We good. We people. Like, that doesn't make us wrong or right. That just makes us who we are. You know what I'm saying? As long as we respect everybody else for what they believe and what they think, then that's all that matters. So I feel like putting us all in one box is a mistake. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like in this country they do that for real. Like, they put us all in a box. We all in the box, man. And not only do they put us in a box, but even people around us, everybody, we put each other in like this, in a box. Like, everybody is the same. Everybody should think the same, and that's not true. For me, I feel like everybody should be able to think freely. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about the education. It's about everything. I feel like people should be able to think freely and be who they going to be. And it shouldn't affect you. You know what I'm saying? As long as we ain't harming each other at the end of the day, we should be showing love. Do what you're going to do. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's your decision. And I don't think nobody should be able to control that. Don't control what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? But don't be just spewing your stuff to everybody too. Whatever you do, you do that. You know what I'm saying? But don't be trying to bring everybody else in your stuff. Like, just keep it to yourself. Like, whatever you believe, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I choose to believe in, don't be trying to come on here and tell me, oh, you need to do this. No, I don't need to do nothing. If I choose to, okay, that's another thing. I get more information and I feel like it's something I need to do, cool. But don't force nothing on nobody. That's why I really believe that we should have choice. And like, God gives us choice to choose what we want to do and what kind of person we want to be, what kind of life we want to live. And that's what I think everybody should have, the choice to choose what you interested in, what you want to get into. You know what I'm saying? That'll benefit us as a country. I think that'll benefit us. Because we might have more people, you know what I'm saying, more really good politicians that you know what I'm saying, want to do the right thing. I don't know if that's true, but, you know, just depends on how they raised and their background is. It's crazy, man, because everything I think about, man, it's always variables, man. So it's like kind of hard to say one thing and be like, okay. And it's like, nah, because it's a lot of variables that go down with that. It depends on what that person to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what a move that person, because everybody got like a weakness, you know what I'm saying? Something that if you try to like come at them on that level, they gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fall to it because that's my vice. So it's like, man, if you ain't got a strong mind and you're like, I'm not gonna do wrong, I'm gonna try my best to do as much as I can right. I know I ain't gonna do everything perfect, but I'm gonna do my best to be a good person, you know what I'm saying? Try to limit my moments where I don't really think that smart, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't really think, concrete and be, solid in my thought process. Let me limit those times. I ain't saying delete them, I said limit them. Because ain't no way you're going to get rid of them, especially on this earth. But if you can try your best to limit them, you might be in a better position. I say that. I ain't going to never say, man, delete them, because it ain't true. You can't do it. It don't matter how many times, I think that I can, hey, let me not say the wrong thing or act a certain kind of way, man. Sometimes it just happens. But I limit it, you know what I'm saying? And after I get, if I act up, hey, man, you better than that. You know what I'm saying? I always think about it. Take some time to think. That's what these moments be for me, man. They be moments of processing thoughts. Like, we don't process our thoughts in good ways, man. We just always on the go. I know I can say that for myself because I be on, like, I'm always on the move. Y'all see what I do. I'm a tow truck driver, man. I'm always moving and grooving, so I don't have a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, to myself for real. Like, to be sitting still, I'm always moving around, so I gotta do it when I got, you know what I'm saying, when I'm on the move. You see what I'm doing it when I'm on the move, because it's something I really want to do. And I feel like it'll get better. It'll get better for me, you know what I'm saying? It'll get my content and all that stuff will get better as I start to learn it. You know what I'm saying? I get something where I can be moving around, doing what I do, instead of just recording when I'm in the truck. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I really want to do, but like I said, it's all about a start, man. So I'm just trying to start something right now. I'm trying to start. But like I said, man, it's all love. I just be having thoughts, man, and they be in my head, man. So sometimes I gotta just get them out, and I gotta just talk. And I know y'all like, hey, man, God dang, this nigga kind of rambling a little bit, but at the same time, man, this is just I feel like, shoot, I might not be the only one to think like that. So if I'm rambling, whatever, but somebody listening, yeah. So, like I said, but man, hey, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of glad I can be able to do this little joint right here, just sitting on here talking, just being me. That's what I do, just being me. I'm going to start being myself a little bit more as I get more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up. Get more comfortable on this camera. I ain't really that comfortable right now because it's something new. It's new to me right now. So, but man, I appreciate it, man. For whoever look at the video, man, even if y'all just slide by, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy about that. Slide by, man. See, you know what I'm saying? Just roll by. Throw a like on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to start somewhere. Roll with building them today. So as I get better at talking on this camera, get better at understanding and learning what's going on with this YouTube stuff, man. But like I said, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I talked enough. I talked about a whole lot of stuff that, might make sense, might not make sense to whoever listening. But like I said, man, give me a comment. Let me know what you think. What you thinking? But, hey, like I said, Jeremy JLARON, I'm out. Peace.